It's been dry and hot here in central Ohio since June. Fall snuck in on me. I wasn't ready for it. It's wet and muddy. I won't let the dogs in the tractor because their feet are wet and muddy. And I had this daggone trailer parked out back on the barn pad, and it rained for a day and a half. We need to get tires put on this trailer today, and I don't want to take them to the tire shop with the tires covered in mud. So we went out there and washed the tires off, and of course, Chevy's helping. Once we got the tires cleaned up, it was time to move the trailer over next to the shop so we could pull the wheels and tires off of it. Of course, I'm dragging the daggone jack through the driveway and I can't see Billy over there. I'm not paying attention. It'd help if he was out in front instead of behind me and beside me. Smart ass. At least I was smart enough to remind him it needed tires before we go out of state this weekend. I've only told him about 100 times he needs to get tires put on that trailer. I could have probably just let his teeth chatter all the way to Indiana and laughed the whole way there. And I probably would have, except for it would have had the dash tore out of the Suburban. It vibrates so bad you can't hardly stand to tow it. I'm not going to mention any names, but somebody drug the damn thing up the road with nothing on it, with the brake controller turned up and flat spotted all 4 tires. So anyway, the boys go ahead and pull all 4 wheels and tires off the trailer and load them up on the back of the dually. Anytime we need new tires on something, I always go down to Bowman Goodyear in Hebron. They take good care of us down there. What's up, guys?
Go on, bud.
I brought you some more work.
Always a fun. How's the dually?
It's all right. I need you to look at the front end on it. It's chewing the front tires up. Billy's getting it moved up here so you can look at it. Yeah, no problem. My old dually's got 340,000 miles on it now, and I've had the front end rebuilt in it once. But I've noticed here lately that the front tires are starting to get cupped a little bit, and they're making a little bit of noise on the road surface. So I wanted these guys to jack the truck up, check the ball joints and steering and everything, make sure everything's all right. If it needs anything, we'll schedule it in for next week for new tires and alignment. Turns out the old dually's still pretty tight, just needed a line. So next week after we get back from Indiana, I'll have them put new front tires on it. When we got back to the shop, my main concern was chasing trash all over the place. Anything that wasn't bolted down or 1,500 pounds was blowing in the wind. I needed to get my grass cut. I also had to move a dead Mustang out of the yard. I don't know what's wrong with this thing now. Something about the alternator belt came off of it and it's all tore up. So Billy and I drug that Mustang out of the yard with a lawn tractor, drug it up in front of the shop and left it sit there until Billy's got time to work on it. My eviction's been finalized from the shipping and receiving area. I got all my monster trucks moved up on top of the mezzanine, and Allison's been working on getting things organized in there. Just in time too, because we just got a big shirt order in. So anyway, I finish up mowing the grass, and then I notice Miss Vicky's out on the back porch. Evidently she's went and got herself some mums for fall. She does this every year to decorate.
Look at that.
About an hour and a half later, Billy's making methanol fumes out in the shop. He finally got his S10 all back together and he's warming it up so we can take it back apart again and retorque that passenger side head gasket. So now that the S10's back running, the next thing Billy needed to get done today was get this dead Mustang fixed. I swear every time it leaves the driveway, it comes back either on a trailer or on a tow strap. Anyway, it threw the belt and Molly put the belt on the wrong groove and then it really destroyed the belt. So we ran down, got a belt, got it fixed, let her take it out for a test drive, and then it came back with a taillight missing. I don't know where that went. So where do we stand here, Junior? The S10's back together, it runs.
Yeah, I got the S10 back together. The turbo came back today. Thank you to Forced Inductions for getting that thing shipped back to me. They had it turned it around in about a day.
Nice.
Shipped it right back, overnighted it, and we're ready to race. And we still got a day left before we have to actually head out. So
You still got to retorque that one head, right?
yeah, I'm gonna just take this one turbo off. I'm gonna leave the cold side on there. Just unbolt it here and here. Take the turbo off, and then take the valve covers off, rockers and all that. Retorque the head.
That's not bad.
Once I do that, it should be ready to roll.
What about the Falcon?
Falcon.
We got new tires on the Falcon.
Got brand new tires on the Falcon.
I already did that last night.
Catch can last night. We need to look and see if the fuel pressure is where it should be. If it's low or something like that, I'm gonna take the filter apart. We need to put the bigger turbos on. We're not gonna go do that before the weekend, but someday. Yeah. I
want
think
to go fast. Fast.
I think maybe the next couple of weeks we might put the precisions on it, or maybe some forced inductions units.
Where are those precisions? Are they here?
I think they're upstairs somewhere.
Uh-oh. Don't knock my trucks down when you go up there fussing around looking for them.
If one comes down, they're all going to come down because I've got them all interlocked. It's rendering right now. I'm not going to tell you. I need you. You're way better at making thumbnails than I am, so, and coming up with titles. So I need you to do that.
Is your laptop charged? Because I have to use your laptop to make thumbnails.
Okay, yeah, I think it's charged.
Who's blowing up your phone? Oh, God. About the time Billy got his 9 millionth phone call from Molly, old Corey Butcher showed up. I hire Corey every once in a while to come out and power wash the buildings, the house, the race car trailer. Now, usually, I would hire Melvin Frederick. However, old Melvin's been pretty busy here lately. Hey, I called Melvin today and I told him I was hiring his competition. You know why he ain't got time to do it? Chasing. That's what it amounts to. He told me he spent a week on the beach in South Carolina. I said, what the hell are you doing down there? Are you power washing? No, vacation. I said, shit. Whenever old Melvin disappears for a few weeks, it's generally got something to do with females. Such is the case this time, I do believe. Anyway, our old trailer was so filthy dirty from all the traveling we've been doing. I was concerned that Corey wouldn't even be able to get all the bugs off that dually and off the front of that trailer. But by gosh, he got her done. By the time he and his wife got done, that trailer and truck looked like $1 million. Well, $1 million to me anyway. I don't think that old dually could ever look like $1 million. Not in my lifetime. But we keep our stuff clean, even though it's not the nicest. What are you doing, paying them in hoodies?
Yeah. Look at the sky. Look at that.
I seen it, woman. Oh, for crying out loud, woman, I already got it.
Look, up there.
How pretty is that dually sitting there?
Okay, your chicken's ready.
Alright. Anyway, we all went inside, got some dinner, and for the first time in a long time, I finally saw something on television worth watching. The Kenny Rogers special with Dolly Parton. So I watched that for a little while and then headed back out to the shop as Billy's out there retorquing that one cylinder head. He had to tear the turbo and the header off that driver's side, pull all the valve train out of it, and retorque all those head studs. valve train and everything sounded good in the little truck. So I sat down and started working on organizing my new toolbox I got for my birthday.
Would you like the details?
Oh, good grief. I'm trying to organize my stuff.
It's Thursday night. People are going to want
But I'm busy. I'm trying to organize my toolbox.
which is a miracle in itself.
Don't start with me, woman. All right, give me the details.
Okay, so Saturday night.
Wait, whoa. Saturday night?
Saturday night.
Gates open at noon.
Yeah, but the chip draw isn't until 7 o'clock at night.
You gotta start with gates opening.
What? I don't want to encourage people to come at noon. That's for like racers. Gates open at noon.
Well, you still gotta include them. You can't exclude the racers.
I just would hate for a person to show up at noon.
Gates open at noon for the racers. Let's start there.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Spectators, don't be in a rush though, because chip draw is not till 7, and first round is at 8. This is called War in the Woods. It's in Morgantown, Indiana, at Brown County Dragway, right?
You tell me.
$20 to get in. And the weather looks like 72 degrees with just the slightest chance of possibly a tiny bit of rain, but I think we're gonna be fine.
So that's it.
That's it.
You got the times
Yeah, like
and the weather.
people don't need to come at noon just because the gates open at noon, because then nothing's happening until 7, 8 o'clock.
So there it is.
There it is.
There's your details.
And since it might be chilly in the evening, come see us. We'll probably have our hoodies, some girly hoodies, and merch.
Anything else? So you're gonna have the merch booth set up?
Yeah.
Is anybody coming to help you?
I don't know yet.
I don't think so. That's a trip.
Who? Well,
He's not gonna help her in the merch booth.
I mean, we'll set up side by side and help each other out. But yeah, he's got his own stuff to do too. So it's like a 4-hour drive for us. So I don't know if my helpers can go that far.
right.
Sometimes Kenny and Harley can, and sometimes Bill Bybee.
I don't know where Kenny is. I texted him today and called him. He don't answer. He's like, he falls off the face of the earth every once in a while.
He got his kids to do the one chip challenge, and they all got sick.
That idiot.
I think he's had his hands full with that.
Why does he do dumb shit like that? He sent that to me and I just shook my head. I'm like, Kenny,
I know he.
I got
wanted
enough
Billy-
freaking problems without
He-
trying to digest a freaking flame.
He messaged me and he's like, "We got to get Billy to do this," and I'm like,
No.
we don't have time to be
No, we
sick
don't.
thrown up in a bucket all night."
God dang it, Kenny. I love him to death. Sometimes he's just,
Bad ideas.
he's got terrible ideas.
But most of the time he has great ideas, like the table solution.
Yeah, just, no, that's, yeah.
All right, I'm going to bed. And quit revving this thing. It's after 11.
We're done.
All right.
What you got going on now, Squirrely?
Well, I thought I was going to bed, but folding awaits.
Junior, the truck's ready to go. All we gotta do is change oil in it before we go racing Saturday.
Yeah.
We're taking the Falcon up tomorrow to scuff the tires and have him practice pulling the chute.
Yep.
Pacemakers tomorrow. So that's gonna about do it for today, guys. Tomorrow morning, Billy and I and Tommy are hosting a test and tune up at Pacemakers. It was kind of a low-key deal because I'm gonna host a little bit of a class on how to pour your puddle and back the cars up in the groove and help some people with some suspension tuning and tires and things like that. So that's tomorrow. That'll be Friday. You guys probably won't see this until Friday morning, but so we're going to be up at Pacemakers tomorrow doing that for a little bit. And one thing that we want to do is allow Tommy to practice pulling the parachute, because Saturday we're going to Brown County and the shutdown is extremely short. It's imperative that Tommy gets some practice pulling the chute so that he understands about where on the track you pull a chute, because it takes a couple hundred feet for the chute to deploy. So you have to pull it before you actually get to the finish line. And Tommy's never pulled a chute. He's never driven into a chute. So we're going to go up to Pacemakers tomorrow, and we're going to scuff these brand new tires on the Falcon, and we're going to let Tommy practice pulling the chute. So that's first thing in the morning. We got to be up here about 10:30. So we're just going to take the Falcon on the open trailer up here tomorrow behind the Suburban. And we get done with the test and tune up here, probably get something to eat, and then come home and start loading everything up. We got to change oil in the S10, but load everything up into the big trailer, and then we will be ready to head out Saturday morning to Brown County Dragway. So if you guys are from Indiana, northern Kentucky, southern Indiana, Illinois, if you'd like to come out and watch us, we'll be out there with the truck and the Falcon. Billy and Tommy will be there racing. What's the name of that race? War in the Woods. War in the Woods. See y'all there. Thanks for watching, guys.